this video, we're going to talk about the Lesson Activities app that is within the Snowflake software. The Lesson Activities app has a lot of really great standard aligned games that can kind of take over your whole screen and be super interactive. So when I open Lesson Activities, you can see some searches down here. And you also have some filters across the top. So you've got age groups, subjects, languages, things like that. So let's say I teach 4th grade math. I can select ages 10 through 12. I can select math. And then typically I'll go through and select English just because there's a lot of different language games in here, which is super great if you're at a school that has students speaking different languages. But for this purpose, I'm going to select English. So now I can go through these games and I can see I've got comparing fractions, equivalent fractions, things like that. There's some PEMDAS practice, which is always super fun. But I can select a game. I can see, okay, this is aligned to that standard. I have a more descriptive directions on how to play the game. And then if it looks like something that I want to do with my kids, I can click play. It's going to take over my whole screen. Some games, have videos to start out. So if you want to do like a little mini review with your students, you can watch the video. If you don't though, you can exit right out and get right into the game. So think back to zones. You can have your game in 4 different zones to have 4 different students playing at one time. You can also send this game out to student Chromebooks. So that's kind of like Snowflake 2.0. This is Snowflake 1.0. But there are ways that kids can have these games on their Chromebooks as they're going on up at the board as well. So then once I'm finished, I can click the corner key menu. That's my main navigation. And I can go back to Lesson Activities Home. That's going to take me back to my search page. So I can find a new game there. You notice I still have all my filters across the top. So I've got age 10 through 12, math, English, and I can look for a different game. So once you play a game, you don't have to worry about going back and trying to find it again the next day. All of your games that you've played will go underneath of my lesson activities here on the side. So I just clicked it. You can see there's that kangaroo game that I just had up. So now it's easy for me to access anytime I get into Snowflake here. So there's definitely a lot that you can explore here. So I would definitely suggest just start by doing a simple search, finding one that you like, and seeing how it goes with your students.